Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Yep. Um, Last we left off, we got another. Well, we went and did an errand for Varga. Yep. Went back down to the Karja, or at least the Norlands anyway, and hunted a Bellowback because she wanted us to gather a Bellowback snout in order to improve the forge fire weapon we picked up from the bandit camp. So, first thing we did was went down there, grabbed the snout, returned it to her. She upgraded the forge fire. I haven't tried it out yet, but it's basically a flamethrower and then it lobs fireballs. Well, that's what I get from the little description anyway. So, yeah, we started off with that. And then after that, we headed up and back and up north. Yep, up north towards the hunting grounds. Yeah, the Bernuk hunting grounds up here. Yep. Level 40, okay. But yep, went up there, checked out the trials, and in fact, we can only do 2 of the trials there. There are 3 trials in total, but the third one's currently locked to us. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 trials were, I think, the Storm Stinger trial, where we had to defeat machines with the Storm Stinger. We did get that one gold on the first try. Awesome. Probably because we improved the Storm Slinger and socketed in some pretty good modifications into it. So we were able to pull that one off. The other trial was I think it's called the Onslaught trial. Yeah, you basically have to fight waves of machines in different areas. Nothing too crazy, but we did get the silver for that one. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't really have any plans of going back to get the gold. At least, I'd probably do it on my own time, but I don't know. At this point, I don't really care. Yeah, because the gold reward from the first trial didn't really give us any rewards, really. It was just like random loot boxes, so what's the point of going back for gold if we're just going to get random stuff? Yeah, and the third trial is the Chieftain trial, which is currently locked to us because we are not a Chieftain. So we have to go challenge Aratak first in order to do that one. But I plan to challenge him today, but I don't know if I'll do that challenge. I won't know if I'll do that hunting trial this episode or not. Probably not, but we'll do it eventually. Yep. So we did the 2 trials that are available to us. Got a gold and a silver. And it turns out that Erika, yeah, one of the Bernuk from one of the side missions, I forget what the mission was called. It's probably in here. The Survivor, yep. For the white teeth. Yeah, so once you do that mission, she moves up to the hunting ground, apparently, where she has a challenge of her own. Yep. Where she gives us a weapon and a set amount of arrows, and then we have to kill a certain number of machines. So we have... So there was... For the bronze, it has to be 5 machines. For silver, it's 8. And for the gold, it's 10. So... So again, we also were lucky enough to get that on the first try. Not too hard. Again, you have to kind of lure the machines to her in order for her to apply like the freeze effect to the machines. That way you can do like double damage per arrow. So although she gives you a limited number, you do have enough to beat the challenge. Yeah, you do get fire arrows as well. And they does spawn grazers, which have, the blaze on their back. So just try to clump them up, hit one of them with the fire arrow on the blaze, and you'll do massive damage to all of them. Yep. And the last machine was a Bellowback, and they also have like a blaze container on their underside. So if you knock off the cover to that with one of your arrows, you can hit one of the blaze containers and get another explosion. So that helps whittle the health down. So yeah, so basically utilize Erika's freezing attacks and knocking enemy weak points with your various arrows. So and you should be all right. You should come out on top. So we got lucky, got the gold for that one as well. And the last thing we did was gather up the blue gleam in the immediate area. I think there was like three of them. Yeah, so we had to do a little mountain trekking to get to them, but we got them. And enjoy the sight while we were there. Yeah, it was a beautiful aurora in the background, so I was like, So, and then after that, we came here, and that was it. Yep, that was it. Yep, so just some trials, some challenges, nothing too crazy. All right. And between episodes, I didn't do anything. Again, I probably won't do anything between episodes, so I don't know. And then for today, we're just going to do a little bit more gathering before we head back to Song's Edge and challenge Aratak for Chieftain of the Warak. Yep. There is a blue gleam here. I do want to gather these pigments, because these are the last two pigments we need. Then after we gather these two, I'll probably go grab these, maybe. We'll see. But after the pigments, maybe these, we'll head back to Song's Edge. Yep. And then we'll go back to the painter person, give her the pigments. And then we'll challenge Aratak for Chieftain of the Warak. Yep. Yep. And depending on how much time we have, we might go back to talk to Varga, because I think she has an interest in the Chieftain's weapon, but first we have to actually get it, which means we have to challenge Aratak. So, yeah. So that's the plan for today. If we had more time after that, I might go back up to the hunting ground and do the last trial. See what that's all about. But that's assuming we have time, and we might. Who knows? Who knows? Yep. All right. Yeah. So that's the plan. Whether we do it, well, I guess we'll have to find out. All right. Oh, and my armor is still the same. It's still the it's Nora, sorry. The Nora Silent Hunter Master. Yep, I just have it, cosmetic applied to this Shadow Stalwart. So yeah, armor's the same, it's just the looks different. So, all right. Anything else? I think I need a goat skin, so let's try and grab a goat skin. Did we get it? Oh, bone. No. Okay. I think I need the skin, not the bone. I think the Blue Gleam merchants, they sell a Warak Chieftain outfit. It's like one of the improved versions of what we already have, but I think I have everything but one of the skins. I think it's the goat skin is what I need. So I'm gonna try and grab that while we're out here. That's a watcher. That's a boar. Goat. Okay, we might not get it. Never mind, we got it. Okay, cool. So I think we have everything to get the new outfit. Oh, what's that? Oh, stone yield. There's the blue gleam. Alright. So next time we get to a blue gleam merchant, we're going to grab that another outfit.
This blue gleam will make some shaman happy.
It's like a troll tower up in that direction. Right up here. Something tells me something's going to go down right there. But yeah, we'll leave it alone. Right now our priority is grab the last of the pigments. Hopefully it's not too far out of reach. Or hopefully it doesn't take us too long to find it. But as long as it's not actually up there, which is I hope it's not. But it's looking like it. It really is, huh? God damn it. I was afraid that was gonna happen. It's right there. Alright, guess we just have to climb the mountain, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I was afraid it was going to be up on the mountain. I hope it wasn't, but I had a feeling it was. It's right there. Mm-hmm. Dark crystal. Thank you. Alright, so that's one. Yep. Okay. And the last one is down below, huh? Alright, so the question is, how do we get down in there? That might look like, that looks like a way right there. Okay. Actually, let me just mark it. Okay. Let's go up. Let's go down. Does this lead anywhere, or is it just a cliff edge? Cliff edge. Cool. Cool. Something tells me this is not the appropriate way down. In fact, this probably might kill us. This was a bad idea. You know what? Screw it. We'll fast travel and go north. I didn't want to, but we'll just do it.
Machines, quick.
Oops. Talk. Didn't. That's fun. Just spawning and all of a sudden you're attacked. Alright. Let's go this way. I have a feeling this is an arena for something. I have a feeling we're going to trigger it early. Look out up there. I have a feeling we came up here already. There is a control tower in the area, or nearby anyway. Oh, there's the cat. Let's actually force the door open, huh? Oh, I think I saw the pigment. Alright, Aloy, Skyrim horse, let's go. Yes, girl. I know, cat. Cats. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. I thought I closed the door again, but I guess she might have pushed it open. Either that or someone opened it for her. I don't know. But I have a feeling she's not going to like me for the time being, because I didn't give her enough love that she wanted. Oh, come on, Aloy. There we go. Skyrim horse. Alright. Alright, Pigment, where are you? Right here? Oh, Watcher. Pigment, cool. There we go. 44,000 shards. Jeez. Didn't realize I had that many shards on me. Alright. Last of the pigments. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling this arena is going to be important for a mission later on. So all the area, the little cave. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be back here. Actually, I'm curious what that little cave's all about, that little thing. Is it just like a little hole in the wall? Oh, okay, it's just like a little... Okay, never mind, it's like a little tunnel. Alright, I was curious. Okay. Pigment guts. I could try and grab these blue gleams while we're here. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, might as well. Gather what we can while we can. That stupid bird's back. Alright. Ignore the glint hawk. Get a little bit closer, then we can, use our focus to find it. Glint hawks. Control tower. I don't want to fight glint hawks right now. Where are you going?
I dropped it!
Go. I mean, you're dead, so. Sit back down. Sit down, take your lumps. Yeah, once I realized just burning them caused them to fall to the ground makes them so much more manageable. Didn't want to fight them, but we fought them anyway. Now we have to find the blue gleam on the probably the cliff side. Probably right there. Yep.
Blue gleam.
Thank you.
Or frozen machine fluid.
Or frozen machine fluid, as Aloy calls it. Okay, so gather 2 more, and then we'll go back to Song's Edge. There's the control tower. Hopefully we don't have to get too close to that thing, because I really don't want a big fight on my hands. But I have a feeling we might need to. Oh, there's a campfire. Okay, so we're getting close to the blue gleam. Nice. It's like it's just right around the corner. We like it when it's just around the corner.
A fistful of blue gleam's worth braving the cold.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Actually, probably a pretty good campfire to discover because it's a nice little crossroads. Yep. Okay, there's the control tower. Nice. Okay. Quick save. Oop. The last blue gleam is supposedly up ahead. I have a feeling it's like up there. My money's on it being up there. Oh. Okay, I would have lost money, so good thing I didn't bet anything. Yes, we like it when it's easy to get to. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. Number 10. Nice. Alright. And with that, we will go back to Song's Edge. So how many more are left on the map? 1. 1 more is left on the map. I really shouldn't. I really should get going with the main story. Well, I'll fight the urge. Fight the urge. Alright, challenge Aratak, which I don't want to do just yet. I want to go to the painter lady. It was over there.
Spread out and cover the whole world.
It's not just old machines that fall under the dam.
Alright, merchant lady or painter.
See your faithful friend. We remember Banakai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delight in sucking the marrow.
There's no time to waste worrying about the new machines. We must learn to kill them.
Yeah, might as well get them all, then deliver them all at once, just so you don't have to do this climb more than like 3 times. Alright, Mr. or Miss Schooly?
Not afraid of heights, are you, Sakuli?
What's to fear? A drop from this height, I'd just make one more painting.
That's one way to think about it.
Araya said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their Werak.
Okay. Trade pigments. Pigment 1, pigment 2, and pigment 3. Nice.
Would you look at that? Nora girl, you've bought me all I need. Do you always travel with your pockets full of paint stuffs?
Honestly, Sakuli, I go around filling my pockets with most of everything.
Stop. I'm beginning to like you. I work alone, but come back around later, and I'll have something for you then.
That's me.
Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you.
Where's she going?
You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me. Inspired me. And the people of the Cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run.
Once the Werak gets a glimpse at Sakuli's mural, word will get around about how I helped her. So that's it. Nothing more I can do to get people talking. Time to throw my spear at Aratak's feet.
Yep.
Outlanders. You spend a week in the Cut, then go home to tell your friends how tough you are.
Well, we are pretty tough, but I don't have any friends that tell them that. Well, maybe 1 or 2, but maybe 3, but
We'll be ready.
4? Alright, you can't really see it from here,
Maybe
but...
again.
We remember Banukai, the
Alright.
first to crawl from the cave beneath the world.
Actually, let's check out the little reward boxes. See how bad they are. Yep. I think we got these from Erika's challenge, I believe. And here are the pigment boxes. Let's see. Blue gleam, cool. I'll always take blue gleam. Ooh, and a special mod. Wow, okay. There it is. Painted weapon coil. Shock, fire, and handling. What has shock, fire, and handling? First thing that came to mind was the Tripcaster. Okay, we'll take it. I won't say no.
The blue gleam leaked off this one.
So now we have 13 blue gleam. I don't think that's enough to buy any of the armor. Yeah, outfits. Yep. 14 for this one, 16 for this one. We'll get this one first. Yeah, okay, so we needed the goat skin. So now we can get this. If we want. Provides health recovery over time. Very useful, I would say. Okay. You got all the master weapons. We already have these. Okay.
Slow and hold it in your fist. Feel it melt away.
Oops. Let's give a quick check what this looks like.
As all things,
Again, I don't have the headpiece equipped, but that's actually not that bad.
the real thing.
I don't care for the giant boots, but eh.
The daemon's markings are
Now we'll go back to our heavy, shadow heavy.
but a skilled hunter doesn't let fear rule them.
All right, now we'll go off to challenge Aratak. So we did everything. We activated the tall neck. We did the bandit camp. Did the trials. Got gold in one of them at least. And we gave all the pigments to schooly. All right.
Every day you end breathing. This day of which you claim
I bet a little hunting challenge would be my guess.
It's a good feeling. Knowing you can
All right.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Werak.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak!
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of...
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Well, the only thing you count on is family, I guess. Well, not all the time, but hopefully you can count on family.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
All right.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of the new hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
You can't let the smoke from Thunder's drum distract you. We all have jobs to do.
All right. Frost Fingers. Is that the hunting ground? Aha. I knew we would come back in here eventually. I was like, it's right here. How did I know? All right. Again, you stupid.
The Frost Figure should be just up there.
Alright, so every time you fast travel to this little campsite, there's going to be a glint hawk just kind of spawn camping this stupid campfire. All right. Let's try this on here. I kind of figured this place would be for something.
Stocking up?
Should be handhelds, yep.
The frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Okay. All right. What's going on?
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder.
Mm-hmm.
If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain.
We're... Trials.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths.
I don't know, I'm just going somewhere. I'll probably fail anyway, you know.
Okay, up we go.
I don't know. I have no clue where I'm going. Hopefully this gets us up here. Tell me there's a stupid...
I seem to be on the right path. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting.
Yes, time is wasting. Let's go.
Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that. Down you go.
Oh, I could override? How much do I bet I have to destroy it after I do this? So I have to destroy you as well. Yeah, I have to destroy him as well. Oh, wait, there's more down here. Yeah, I think I have to do you.
I dropped the ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your marker.
Okay, so yeah, even the overridden machines, we gotta do it. Okay, that's good to know.
Come on, climb up here.
I don't know where you are.
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Alright, so we have enough time.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, 2 dead bellowbacks coming up.
So crossed. Let's get. Since none of the other machines matter, we can actually override them. That should help this out. Frost bellowbacks are weak to what? Fire? Fire, cool. There you are.
A little more.
Oh, you're demon control. Okay, you make it a bit more interesting. I was not expecting demons. We'll give this a try. Whoa, that's... Oh,
Over here, Challenger. Raise your marker.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Okay, now to the marker.
Okay, that forge fire is nuts.
I'd better get to that balloon.
We are, chill out.
Come on over here and launch your balloon.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
It doesn't help that it's at night, so...
Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Okay.
This one is mine.
Take what?
Stay still!
Go. And then we just kind of pelt him with on the wall. Go.
I bring you down. Watch them. die trying.
Go. So that's good strategy, I think. That should be enough right there. Oh, it eats Blaze like crazy. I have no Blaze. That's not good. Ah.
I will prevail.
Ah.
Heal yourself.
Try to get that little shoulder. There it goes.
Now you fall.
The other shoulder. Let's go.
So it's true. Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I.
Mm-hmm.
It is proven. She's the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the Chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Aratak's. I guess the Chieftain gets the Chieftain's gear. Varja will want to take a look at the ice rail.
Oh yeah, and now it's back to night, even though this looks like it was daybreak. Took all that. So the ice rail is the Chieftain's weapon, huh? Yep, and I am out of Blaze, which is not good. I did not realize the thing shoot through Blaze like no one's business. God. Strong as it is ammo intensive. I will not lie. Alright, where is... I know you're around here. Trying to find the other Frost Claw. I think I only got 2 of them. That's up here. Alright. It's over there. So that's a supply crate. Oh, there it is. Alright, but at least we have a ton of shards so we can buy a ton of blaze from all the merchants if we really had to. Crates. We also have like a ton of, you know, supply chests in our back pocket. So we can always pop those open for random stuff. Although it is random, so I don't know how often we'll get blaze, but we should get blaze every other box, I would think. But I see, you're just a watcher. Okay. You're the supply crate. There we go. Alright. So you're going to... Alright. We are now Chieftain of the Aratak, or, yep, Frostclaw site. Yeah, I knew this was going to be something. I was just afraid there was going to be like a control tower in here, but no. And those Frostclaws were demon controlled, so, yeah. So, strategy was sound. Just rope cast them into the spot, take out the forge fire, just kind of blaze at their little weak points. So, quest. Firebreak. Now, Chieftain of the Aratak, Aloy must lead Aratak and your up to Thunder's Drum to discover the secrets within. Okay. So I guess this might be the final mission in the main DLC quest, maybe? Question mark. Oh, here's the rail weapon. Ice thrower. And the Chieftain's outfit. Which we already have. Maybe? Let's check out the weapon. It does ice damage. It'd be very good against the... I'm pretty sure the last machine is the Fire Claw. That's been eluded at through several points in the DLC. Especially when we went up to find Uria, or however you pronounce her name. Yeah, the little audio logs and text logs reference something called Firebreak. So I'm guessing it's another machine, or repurposed as a machine. So, yeah. Loses a powerful ice thrower attack within short range, deals high freeze severity. Yep. So kind of like this, but frost. Okay. Yeah, overcharging the weapon increases power but causes shock damage to the user. Yeah, okay. And the Chieftain's outfit, yeah, I already got it. So we didn't have to buy it, but... yeah, Frostclaw heart, cool. Ice rail, sure, and fatty meat, cool. 15 chill water. Resource intensive. Alright. So now we got the weapon. Freeze machines using the ice thrower. Yep. Alright, so now let us... I'll do that eventually. I wonder what this is all about. Yeah. Anyway, back to Long Notch. Talk to Vargas. Probably get her next, improvement on the weapon thing.
If Rumnak couldn't take down Cosmonique, what makes anyone else think they have a chance?
Some will try to cut down your achievement at the hunting
Outlander.
grounds.
It would be my honor to
They're
speak
just
with you.
jealous.
Alright, who are you? Boomneck?
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I'd trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Hunting in your place?
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
Well, that's one way to put it. Alright, tell us what it's all about.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the Cut. Hunt well.
Even if I care to travel south,
Claws
I don't get
beneath.
much further than the grave work.
The aged Banuk hunter Umnox beseeched Aloy to hunt a legendary machine, the claws beneath, in his place. How much my bet's up in that little corner? Yep. I knew it. I knew this was going to be for something. Alright.
menacing, awe-inspiring.
Where are
She
you?
that has survived as long as the claws beneath. I would stay far away from
There you are.
Conjugal call.
Vargas?
They killed
Or
more
Varga or
than
Vega?
during the war.
We got the weapon for you. Take a look.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk.
I got an ice rail.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these, yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen, if we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
All right.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
You're still breathing.
All right. So gear up. Cool. So we have to hunt a Thunderjaw. And it's probably... Okay. Yeah, I thought there was one here. Yeah, there's one up here. But I guess she wants to go back to the Slundum. That's the Looming Shadow. Okay. Is it this? Okay, right here. Alright, our first Thunderjaw encounter. Okay. A little out of the way, but okay.
Does me good to see you.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
Now that one of them has
Alright, we'll leave him alone for now. Let's do a quick save. Try to find a merchant because we need to buy resources.
Aha.
Can I buy resources from you? We actually buy this right now too. Definitely want the fire one. Need 9 more for that. Okay. Yeah, we can buy resources. Just hold down that buy button. I mean, we have 40,000 shards. I mean, we can just buy in bulk. There should be a bulk buying option. This is just at least to pad our inventory for now. We'll definitely get some more blades as we hunt, but for now we just want like 200. Let's go 220 and restock our fire forge. Alright. Or you just buy ammo straight up. I forgot about that. Cool. I forgot we just buy ammo. I'm like, no, let's just buy it. I didn't really need that one. Alright. Yeah, these boxes don't have anything particularly care for. I looked it up. It's just kind of like random stuff. So I don't feel like getting those. Because they cost blue gleam, I want to save up a blue gleam, so we're not going to spend our blue gleam. Actually, wait. Do we need to sell anything? Might as well. Okay. Alright, I think we're
Welcome to
good.
the cut, stranger.
Why, thank you. Not glad to be here. Alright,
Close friend.
is there anything else I want to do? No. Alright. Oh, I think that's my Kleenexes. Alright, and with that, I will call an episode. Nope. We're now Warak of Song's Edge. I don't know what the Warak's name is, but we're now chieftain of a Banuk Warak, or a hunting party, basically. Yep. Started out the episode gathering up the last of the pigments, some of the blue gleam in the immediate area. So, in the last of the pigments, I think we had two. We had two more to gather before we had a full set. And after we gathered up those things, went back to Song's Edge, turned those into the painter's Skiluli? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, she put a big painting of us on the side of the mountain, so when the weather's nice, we can go take a look at it, but right now the weather is not nice.
We could all use some.
But, yep, turned those in, got the reward boxes. Better this time around. Yeah, I think each one had like a blue gleam in it, so that was worth it, in my opinion. As well as some odds and ends.
Allow yourself a little pride, Outlander. Many Banuk tried out.
And then after that, we went and challenged Aratak. Yep, Aratak for the position of Chieftain. And it turns out Aratak and Aurea are siblings. Family rivalry, I guess.
I heard it was Inatuit's fist that split.
Yeah, but Aratak's just, put the rule in to protect his sister, and Aurea's kind of, don't treat me like a little kid anymore kind of attitude. Yeah. So, he designated hunting ground, or the challenge states. So we went there. He gave us one final, bow out before you suffer humiliating defeat. But we said no, so we took on the challenge. So, kind of like a little time trial, similar to a, I want to say kind of similar to the Onslaught trial up in the hunting ground. So, yeah, go from zone to zone, do the little challenge that the little guys indicate. Yeah, the first one was just, climb the mountainside, then destroy all the machines in the area. The next challenge was, go to this little area, destroy the bellowbacks. All the machines are pointless bellowbacks. So we just kind of ran in, overrode a Ravager to kind of hopefully distract most of the machines in the area. Don't know how well it did, but we used our rope caster and our fire forge to kind of burst down the two bellowbacks, because they were frost bellowbacks, weak to fire. So, yeah, luckily, it didn't take us too long to get them. And then we made our way to the third area, where we met up with Aratak, and came upon the realization that the challenge was, what's the right word? Ruined? Yeah. 3 frost claws showed up and was like not having any of it. So, yeah, lost 2 Banuk's in the process apparently during the cutscene. But yeah, me and Aratak versus 3 demonic frost claws. Yep. I kind of just stuck to the same strategy I did with the bellowbacks. Tied them down. Hopefully used the forge fire to kind of burst their little free sacks, get a good chunk of damage in. But yeah, I did not quite realize how blaze intensive the fire forge's fuel is at, or ammo requires. Because damn, I think we went through like at least 200 units of blaze during that fight. God.
On the hunt and in life, it's wise to step into the
anyway, yeah. But we still, I think we took down 2 of the frost claws before we ran out of blaze. So luckily, we only had to deal with 1 with standard arrows and rope casters. So, I mean, just pluck their little chest sack with your precision arrows, or the hunter arrows, I think they're called, hardpoint arrows. That'll cause them, damage, cause them to freeze, and, pluck their eyes for more damage, or take on their their frost sacks on their shoulders. Just dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge. Yep. So, yep. Took them down. Aratak, said, "Yep."
Wind must have torn down from the mountains.
Well, yes, it did. Yep. And at the end, Aratak acknowledged that he lost. We won. We are now Warwick of the whatever these guys are called. So now we have the right to go to Thunderstrom. Yep. And then we got his nice rail weapon, the weapon of the Chieftain, as well as another copy of the Chieftain armor set. We bought it already, but apparently we get a second one. We get one if we, defeat Aratak. So, yeah. Yep. And then after that, we came here, met Umak, who wanted us to go hunt down a machine up north, and then we talked to Varga, who will upgrade our ice rail weapon. But first, we have to hunt down a Thunderjaw in order to get the part. So.
Testament to survival.
Yep. Yeah, these DLC weapons are very resource intensive. I think. Yeah, 25 sparkers. That is a lot per set of ammo. So yeah, DLC weapon ammo is very resource intensive. But they are powerful. Don't get me wrong. They are worth it. Just make sure you have enough, resources to refill the ammo mid-combat. So yeah. Yep. And that was it. Yep. Just gather stuff, challenge the Chieftain, become Chieftain ourselves. All in a day's work. Next episode, we'll probably start out hunting down this Thunderjaw for Varga. Yep. And meet Varga at the Thunderjaw site. So we'll go here, do the Thunderjaw, grab the part, upgrade our weapon, and then we'll head north to do this little side quest, the Claws Beneath. So yeah, there's also another control towers in this area, so we have to take care of them before we deal with the legendary machine. And after that, actually, the third trial at the hunting grounds is now available to us now that we're Chieftain. Yeah. The third trial was locked to us because we weren't Chieftain, so now that we are, we can go back and take it on. Although, yeah, we'll probably do that as well next episode. Yeah, just kind of finish up the little side stuff before we move on. We'll probably do this as well, but I don't know. We probably should. This might have an impact on the final mission. So, who knows? Yep. So yeah, that's the plan. Go hunt with Varga, go take on the Claws Beneath, check out the last trial, and maybe take on that other control tower. So, yep. So that's the plan for next episode. Yeah, and then after all that, we'll finally do probably the final mission in the DLC, maybe, question mark. We'll see. But anyway. Yep. All right, but that's gonna be all for another episode, and I thank you all for watching. As Aloy cowers in cold. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Sunfall still stands.